Hello, my name is Kit Sam, and right now I'm gonna do a screencast on the Vitruvian Man. This was made by artist Leonardo da Vinci. It was created in 1487. So what is 1487, and it was created to show the proportions of the male human body. Leonardo believed that the workings of the human body to be an analogy of the workings on the universe. And what it was about, it was a drawing which is in pen and ink on paper. And it depicts a male figure in two superimposed positions with his arms and legs apart and simultaneously inscribed in a circle and square. The drawing and text are sometimes called the canon of proportions, or less often, proportions of man. Now, as you can see here, what makes this superimposed is that if you just cut off that side and this side, it will look like he is just folding his arms crossed out, and if you cut out those lines, it would just look like he's standing. So these are interchangeable. You could easily cut them out in order to make it look like he's in different positions, even though he's just in one position. Okay. An interesting fact about this art piece is that the whole drawing was created with only pen and paper. Leonardo da Vinci even showed the proportion of outspread arms to the height of man. So as you can see here, this is a square. So this whole thing right here is a square. And as you can see, his height is from the bottom to the top. And as you can see, his arm lengths, his outspread arm lengths, are from this side to this side. This shows that the proportion of his feet to his head are the same as the proportions of his two outspread arms. Now, one interesting fact about the artist. So Leonardo da Vinci used to go to hospitals. When women died, he would dissect them and the dead babies inside of them and draw them. So yeah, that's an interesting fact about Leonardo da Vinci. The Renaissance philosophies that this depicted was secular, because it doesn't really have anything to do with religion. There's of course beliefs in proportions and such, but not in religion. What makes this Renaissance art and not the Middle Ages? Well, the artwork has respect for individualism because it shows a realistic portrayal of this man. Just look at the attention to detail, especially the face and the muscles of the arm. So as you can see here, just look at his face. The attention to detail is astonishing. Look, he even has his little neck muscles. His nose all crooked up. His facial expression, and even his legs. His legs show the muscles of his legs. So yeah, this is what makes it secular, but of course it also shows individualism. Okay, so what makes this Renaissance art and not the Middle Ages? Well, as you can see here, it shows beauty, balance, and harmony. So there's balance right here. There's a perfect square. As you can see, this is a perfect square, and it shows the balance between the two arm lengths. And the height of the man. as you can see. And it uses a perspective appearance of depth and distance. So of course I already talked about that with his face. It is very in depth, and it shows the facial expressions and the muscles. So and it also shows a realistic portrayal of people. So as you see, his face again is very realistic. This is something that the Middle Ages wouldn't do. They would usually have faces that weren't quite as real, and they wouldn't have ears in some paintings, but in this one it shows even the ear line, even though it's very hard to make out. So yeah, that is what makes it Renaissance art and not Middle Ages art. So in that bombshell, that is the end of this video.